Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, back here with the first episode of the Salary Cap Report, here in Season 4 of NBA 2K25, MyTeam. We have a lot to get into in this episode. I was going to try to hold off talking about salary cap until tomorrow. I'm recording this on day 1 of Season 4, which is Friday, January the 10th. And I wanted to hold off until tomorrow because we're going to see the salary values adjusted tomorrow, Saturday, January the 11th. But we're going to make another episode tomorrow morning. I really wanted to get this episode out now because I do want to touch on a couple of fundamental changes that 2K made to salary cap this season, and then try to lay the groundwork for how I think we're going to have to approach roster building, or I should say lineup building, for the rest of the season because of the dramatic change that they made. Before we get into what I want to talk about, just really quickly, because this is going to be the first episode of the salary cap report that I'm dropping at the start of a season for a lot of people, potentially. If you just got the game during the holidays, then Season 4 is going to be your first full season, which makes, the first episode of a salary cap report episode possibly a little different than previous episodes, if you've watched any of the episodes that I've dropped from the holidays through today, I guess. So just a real quick intro. My name is Jan Moses. And if you don't know what the salary cap report episode intends to do, the whole point of this is to help you find some gems, some players that are going to provide a lot of value to your team on the court while not hurting your team salary all that much. We go through a lot of the players that I have because I don't really spend much money at all on this game, and I know that's pretty funny given that I just dropped $100 on the Hall of Fame box. Although if you did not see what I got out of that box, please go check it out because I wasted $100 basically. Rest assured that I did not really upgrade my team all that much outside of getting the 2 players that were basically guarantees for me. But nevertheless, the whole point is to help you build ideally the best salary cap team possible. And usually, I thought the value in this episode or in this series was through that, because we used to have pretty strict team salary caps, I guess we can call them, right? The game mode is called salary cap. In seasons 1 and 2, we had a salary of 10,000. Heading into last season, season 3, we saw that value jump up by 3,500 to 13,500, which at the time I thought was a little much. I thought going up by 1,500 would have been better than 3,500, but it is what it is, and honestly, it's really not that big of a change compared to what 2K did for Season 4. Now, I think when I was talking about potential salary cap changes to team salary earlier this past week, I think I said that I could have seen us go up to 15,000, so plus 1,500, or potentially see us go up by another 3,500, up to, what would that have been, 17,000, right? I believe if my math is mathing right now. But instead, 2K did not go up by 1,500, and they did not go up by 3,500. In fact, they took the 2 numbers that I threw out there, and they added them together. That's right. Our team salary has now gone up by 5,000 here in Season 4. It feels like 2K is really trying to accelerate the pacing in a way, right? Now we finally got our first Dark Matter promo card not named Michael Jordan in the game, and it looks like 2K is going to more than likely now give us, I think, a lot of Galaxy Opal cards, and now we're going to be getting, I think, at least 1 Dark Matter card in a promo per week. We'll see if we get one in both the Tuesday and Friday promos every week, but I do think we're going to get a lot of opals, and that does make sense. If I can quickly leave the salary cap screen for a moment and come here to the Season 4 screen, if you look here for Park and Showdown, the final reward, which I believe you're going to get for hitting, 400 wins in Park? Yes, 400 wins in Park, and then is it 200 games in Showdown. Completing both of those feats will get you a 97 plus overall in each, or I should say from each respective game mode's agendas. And so it makes sense for 2K, given that we don't really have all that many opals right now, to really start giving us a bunch of Galaxy Opals, including a lot of those undesirable hidden gem Opal cards. Put those cards now out in promos so that now the people who were lucky enough to avoid getting Tony Parker as a 97 plus hidden gems card for completing Park or Showdown, or, you know, in whatever other fashion you could get a Opal hidden gems card in the past. Now you're going to be able to get Tony Parker when he inevitably comes out in packs, probably by the time or probably before the time you're done getting this Opal 97 plus premium. You're going to be able to get that Tony Parker now out of this pack. So, run from it, dread it, Tony Parker arrives all the same. I'm still butthurt at getting that card as my Hidden Gems Opal from the Hall of Fame box yesterday, if you couldn't tell. Why did I click on Breakout? I apologize. All right, back to salary cap. So yeah, 18,500 is our new team salary, which obviously is going to open the door for a lot of higher end cards to come in, which makes me wonder, and I want to be very careful in how I say this, because I don't think a casual game mode necessarily needs to be filled with just budget cards. Like, I thought Clutch Time Online last year was a casual game mode and people were running their God Squads like me, right? But I think kind of the beauty of salary cap was that it was supposed to provide some sort of limit to the kinds of cards you can bring in. And I think now that we have this salary at 18,500, and you can let me know down below if this is not the case. I went through a handful of Galaxy Opal cards. I only own 3 right now, right? I have Kawhi Leonard, I have Anthony Davis, and who's my other one? Do I only have 2? Why did I think I had 3? Oh, I have 3. I have David Robinson, duh. All 3 of these cards have a salary value of 9,500. And I took a look at a bunch of cards that came out in previous promos. I tried to look at the popular ones, like if you go to Tis the Season. I actually did not look at Giannis. Is Giannis also 9,500? Yeah, so Giannis is also 9,500. I'm willing to bet that LeBron is also 9,500. Yeah, so every single Galaxy Opal card right now is 9,500. I'll tell you guys right now, the main reason why I'm not going to be working on a lineup in this video for you guys is because I'm going to put in all this effort to try to make a lineup just for 2K to change the salaries tomorrow, which, in case you are new to this salary cap report series, or in case you're just new to salary cap in general, salaries for your players are going to be adjusted every Saturday and Tuesday, if they get adjusted at all. You know, not all your players are going to see their salaries change every Tuesday and Saturday, but the odds of you having some of your players' salaries change on those 2 days are basically 100%, you know. So, I mean, I had a week, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where Josh Hart was at 2,000 salary on a Saturday. Then that following Tuesday went up to 3,000 and then went back down to 2,000 that next Saturday. So he had 2 salary changes in a week. That is not the norm, but I'm just trying to say you should take a look at your lineup, because there's a chance if you make a lineup today on day 1 of season 4 for your salary cap run and you play a few games today, there's a good chance that you're not going to be able to bring some of those cards into salary cap tomorrow. Or maybe you get lucky and the players that you have in your lineup drop in salary, and now you can maybe upgrade one of your other positions. The main thing I want to point out here is, in one of the previous salary cap report episodes, I talked about how you're going to probably see more pink diamonds if 2K raises the salary from 13,500 to 15,000, and you would definitely see more pink diamonds if they raise the salary up to 17,000. You know, how they added another 3,500 to the salary cap value. Now that we're at 18,500, I would say you're almost guaranteed to either see a couple of really high-end pink diamonds, like you're going to potentially see, you know, a Wembanyama who's going to come in, I think, at 8,000 salary. We can take a quick look to see, because I'm sure a lot of you guys potentially have Wembanyama. I don't, because I don't spend my MT, because I'm a cheap ass. What promo was Wemby in? Dia de los Muertos. Let's see. Wembanyama is 8,000, which is not a surprise to me at all. I'm really curious what they're going to move these Galaxy Opal salary values to, because right now, I'll tell you, I am definitely very much interested in bringing in Kawhi Leonard. I mean, if I bring in Kawhi in place of Kuminga, okay, that's going to put me, what is that, 2,500 salary over the limit, but even that's not too bad. I can just bench one of my other diamonds. I could easily do something like this. I could throw Kawhi Leonard here, for example, and then, I'd have to get rid of one of my diamonds. So probably Boris Diaw, who's at 2,500. Is there like a Ruby power forward, just for an example, that I could bring in right now who I would like? Let's see. If not, I'll just throw James Posey in here right now. Will that work? No, that's still 19,700. We're not gonna spend too much time doing this. I would have to make a couple of relatively drastic changes. I mean, and you should, right? Like, I don't want to be able to bring in a Galaxy Opal and then still be able to rock multiple elite diamonds. But maybe if I bench Boris Diaw, let's say, because I just want to see if I can get my salary under here. Let's say I bench Boris Diaw just for as an example for James Posey, and then let's say I bench Marcus Smart, or give me Mario Chalmers, for example, right? That puts me at 18,400. I think this is an absolutely nasty lineup, an absolutely nasty starting five. And I still have, I mean, in this case, only 100 extra salary to work with. So maybe it'll be kind of difficult if you want to run with a solid bench for you to have an Opal and then more than one other diamond. But I think what you're going to probably see going forward is one Galaxy Opal surrounded by Amethyst and lower cards. Or maybe you'll see a lineup like I have where you have a diamond, or sorry, an Opal and then a diamond, and then the rest are Ruby and lower. But I think what you're going to more than likely see, because I don't think a lot of people have Opals, you're going to be seeing people running with 2 pink diamonds. And this is where I'm going to be grateful that cards like Franz Wagner is going to be at 8,000 salary, which I guess it's going to sort of limit how many people can bring him in. It does now make, I think, pink diamonds the most valuable cards in the game for salary cap. So you're definitely going to want to keep an eye. I don't have that many pink diamonds right here. If you have Chauncey Billups, I guess he's kind of interesting now at 5,000 salary. But I did get Dikembe from that pack, that final pack. I'm not going to bring Dikembe for 5,000 salary. Absolutely not. So, you know, my team is kind of at a disadvantage almost. So I think it actually does benefit me more to bring in either Kawhi Leonard or Anthony Davis, and we'll see what the salary changes will bring tomorrow. You could also just bring like a full starting lineup of diamonds now if you want. You know, there are plenty of ways to mess around with the lineups. Again, we're not going to spend all that much time going over the lineups that we can make right now. I just want to kind of go over the basics. In tomorrow's episode, we're going to go over the salary changes. I want to look at a few of the Opals, see how many, if any of them have changed. I think the max salary a Galaxy Opal can get to might be 11 or 12K. I genuinely have no idea. We've yet to see it in this game, I believe. We also have a number of packs that I want to open up tomorrow. You can see right here, a lot of them are not going to be all that exciting, but we do have the diamond that we got from the weekly challenges. Also, really quickly, before we get on to what I believe is going to be the last topic of this salary cap report episode, I saw a number of people comment on the pack opening, the Hall of Fame box opening yesterday, saying, make sure you still have a pink diamond snowman left behind for Franz and stuff like that. I actually grinded out the game a little bit more after I recorded that video so I can get Franz, Lou Dort, and Reed Shepard. I did say these were the 3 cards I wanted, and I did say if I walked away with Kawhi Leonard along with these 3 cards, that I would feel pretty good about that event. Obviously, leaving with the box that I did, and I know I keep talking about it, I just can't believe $100 got me that. That box left a pretty sour taste in my mouth, but it's still kind of nice to walk away with all 4 of these cards just by me, I think, relatively casually grinding this game mode and then spending $100. You know, obviously that's not going to be for everybody, but I'm just happy I have Kawhi Leonard and then these 3 boys right here. I might have to try to find a way to include a guy like Reed Shepard into my lineup. I'm just waiting for his salary to potentially drop a little bit more. But again, we'll talk about the players and their salaries later. I don't want to get too far off topic. I want to try to keep this video a little bit shorter if I can. Last thing I want to talk about, I believe, in salary cap is the shattered prize pieces. I want to give credit here to Most Ballin. He did put out this screenshot on Twitter. You can see right here, a shattered prize piece from salary cap is going to belong to a 95. I did not word that well at all. I apologize. The shattered prize pieces in salary cap are for a 95 plus overall premium option pack. I don't know, puzzle, whatever you want to call it. You still need 3 of these shattered prize pieces to get the pink diamond option pack. And what's kind of nice, if we now transition back to the MyTeam of it all. You can see here you get one Shatter prize piece at 125 points. You get another one at 750 points. And then you get a third one at 2,500. The other change that 2K added to salary cap this season is instead of them putting a box for 5,000 points, they put a fourth Shatter prize piece. Now, if you're wondering why they did this, again, remember, we have 3 rounds of salary cap in every season. And if we need 3 Shatter prize pieces to get 1 Pink Diamond option pack, and we get 4 per round, so 4 Shatter prize pieces times 3 per round is 12 Shatter prize pieces. If we need 3 Shatter prize pieces per Pink Diamond option pack, you take the 12 that you can get, you divide it by the 3 that you need for 1 premium option pack, and that gives you 4 Pink Diamond option packs if you choose to, grind out to the 5,000 point mark for every single round. If you want to do that, go crazy. I personally will not be doing that. I just don't think, grinding to 2,500 alone is going to be really difficult. I'm not even totally sure if I want to do that. But I will say, if you do enjoy playing salary cap, grinding to 2,500, I think, could be worth it every single round, because you're going to be able to get, at that point, 3 Shatter prize pieces per round, which means every week you're going to be able to get, not every week, I apologize. Every 2 weeks, you're going to be able to get 1 Pink Diamond option pack. And I think because people are still chasing the Pink Diamond Wembys, the Pink Diamond Dr. J's, the Pink Diamond LeBrons, along with other names that I might have, not mentioned, people are going to be grinding out this game mode. So you could argue that this salary cap, the salary cap game mode in season 4, when you combine the fact that our team salary is now a whopping 18,500, and you add in the fact that we can now get 1 Pink Diamond premium option pack per round, I think we're going to see a lot of sweats on here, unless the sweats decide to go and play Park or Showdown instead, which maybe they will, because at least in those modes, if you climb the ladder all the way to the top rung, you're going to walk away with a Galaxy Opal player. But that's not an option pack. And again, as I think I mentioned earlier in this video, I think 2K making the rewards for those 2 ladders Opal premium packs means a lot of those undesirable hidden gems opals are going to be coming out in promos over the next couple of weeks. That's just how 2K operates, and it's really annoying. So anyways, I think that's all I have for you guys. Again, I apologize for not working on a lineup in this episode. I just feel like it's going to be kind of a waste of time if we spend all this time properly making a lineup. Like, this lineup here is honestly not bad at all, but I don't want to spend too much time working on a lineup and then tomorrow 2K ends up changing all the salaries. Then we're, back to working from square one all over again. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you. Best of luck in whatever you choose to grind this weekend, whether it's Park, it's Showdown, it's salary cap, or you're just doing real life stuff. I'll be doing a real life grind tomorrow. I will not be on the game, but I will hopefully be back on the game on Sunday morning. Looking to hopefully bring a stream to you guys before the football games. Appreciate you. Enjoy the weekend, and I will see you later.